still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. This that splash, this that drill. Yeah, yeah.
Smack dab in the middle of I-295 that encircles the city of Jacksonville in northeast Florida. There's a good look at TIAA Bank Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Tannehill out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 11 yards there, 1st down.
A gain of 11.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Tannehill on 1st down. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd and long, it's Tannehill. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. An interception on the opening drive, and you know they didn't say it verbatim this week, but you can kind of tell that this offense thought they could take advantage of the secondary, who's near the bottom of the league rankings-wise. Well, that secondary got the first laugh.
And we were worried about their confidence coming into it. Could they withstand another team throwing the football against them? How about this interception early in the game? Their confidence has to take a nice jump, doesn't it?
Brings up
officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Tua. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete here. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Let's go.
Play action. Now it's Tua. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt, and it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Because his primary job is defending against the pass, you don't often see a cornerback making tackles in the backfield. But he's playing run all the way here.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. They went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to break up 4th. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Good run there to start the drive. 13 yards, first down.
But just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
7 yards there on the first down screen play. He's the reigning AFC Offensive Player of the Week, and defensively they have to find an answer for him.
And that's what you would do if you were calling plays, right? You'd make sure that he gets targeted. But the thing about it is the route running. That's what makes him so dangerous, is because no matter what is presented defensively, he runs his route with such skill that he's able to go up and get the football first in each and every situation.
Intended for
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And again, it's Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Call that a gain of 38. A big march forward on the 3rd down conversion.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Taylor. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll run here with Taylor.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarter.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Jonathan Taylor,
his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Jaguars 7, Chiefs 3.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
5-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And he will find his man on the outside.
Tannehill.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
But that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Again, Tannehill.
Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They get coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before. Kamara. He'll He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
The ball carrier.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Call it a pickup of 7, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 21. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Throwing again on 2nd down. Tannehill. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back.
We'll take that sack. That was an intercept waiting to happen.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City.
87.
From 4 yards out. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front.
A lot of people call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
And this will make it into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with
you heard what I said?
NREA Sports.
You gonna finish eating? Okay.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25.
I ain't even see what my schedule, what my record was in the fucking first time, nigga.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
You 5-3. I just saw your shit come at the bottom.
So Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted
to a hit, and the ball is out.
And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
On is Hopkins now for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7.
Is good. Makes the score.
You know, I've been waiting to play this nigga since the first season, son. This Jag nigga in his first time league. Oh, I hope not. I hope this ain't the same. I hope this is a different nigga. I mean, I hope this is the same nigga. Well, you gonna get it like you the same nigga.
Kicks away following that fumble return.
You done picked up his beat.
Yeah, this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did.
This man run a million fucking crossing routes with Tyreek Hill. You think I can catch on to that shit eventually, sir?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a throw left side.
Look, you can catch me in the first quarter with that shit.
As he gets it to the 30.
You throw that bitch too much, you ain't gonna get out the second quarter with that shit.
This offense in desperate need of conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
You not hungry? I can't hear what you're saying. You better speak up. Can't you eat your candy? It's too early for candy, baby. You can't eat candy right now, okay? It's too early. All right? You can eat it later on, though, okay? All right. You got candy in your hand? Put that candy down. It's too early for candy.
The locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here.
Something fuck wrong with my game, son. My fucking game didn't let me pick no plays.
This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Boy, that's my first down. I had to press pause.
Package to start the drive.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Grant Delpit.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back.
Good intercept, boy. That bitch threw a fucking pick to Grant Delpit.
Credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field.
That's what I'm talking about.
3 yards the game there, 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Tua. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in.
Now you see the man ain't talking no fucking more.
The heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
And he'll be out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sense that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that.
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this.
Damn, I was supposed to throw that fucking pick.
Point after, right down the middle. And it leads down to a field goal.
I just put these fucking pajama pants on, bitch. I'm sitting on the leg. I'm sitting on the ground like a catcher, bitch. Boy, I done bust over my fucking pajamas, bitch.
And he'll just take a seat.
No, I throw these bitches away.
25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Keep on putting Del Pitt on Camaro and see how that's going to fail for you.
Downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space. It turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Complete.
So that certainly has to feel good.
I'm going to put that pressure on you to keep going, bitch.
Should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On first down, it's Tannehill. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there.
This man Brad Cooks driving me here, son. Catch the fucking ball, man.
Too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Now whistles and a flag down. Look like one of the chief.
You know what I don't like, though? These fucking false starts they call on you, son, when you're doing audibles.
Start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. To the air again, Tannehill. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Without the
all right. He got Perry Nicholson out there. That's why he can't get behind.
If you're going to blitz,
Brandon Cooks can't get behind him.
This guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Chiefs.
On first down, Tannehill. He's got Burton here. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
A 6-yard.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throwing again is Tannehill. This one into the hands of Burton. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that. But it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter is a good running back dive play.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Tannehill throwing again. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Hopkins' kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20 to 14 now. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give them confidence and let him knock it through.
10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
They'll drop this down to Taylor.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Taylor. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Tua. Man open left side. It's Williams. And they're going to have this across midfield.
That should go the fuck out of me.
That one good for 26 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League.
Are you black, brother?
They go play action here on first down. And that's incomplete.
Well, how many times do you think you're going to get that post route, little brother? Shit dead, huh? Stupid ass.
When to get in there, it sails incomplete.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. And this one incomplete. Let's contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Oh, God.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Sure, put him in there. No, actually put him in there. Just go on at the bottom.
Turner setting up shop to throw again. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead for a touchdown. And so far in this
Nah, I want no fucking toast, Nate.
the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be
I was about to say, oh, God.
come their way now.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. 1st and 10, Taylor now. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
Again, it's Taylor. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Brandon, after last week, we went over 200 yards. Looks like the hot tub, cold tub, whatever he did, it worked pretty well.
Much chatter about that performance. Rightfully so. AFC Offensive Player of the Week. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
2nd and 1 at the Chiefs' 1-yard line.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll take this into the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Jags are an extra point away from taking the lead. Now the try here for the extra point. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Makes the score.
Okay, he's growing stuff.
Chiefs.
It's not growing stuff.
He's growing stuff in the color? He's green?
No, but maybe.
White?
He looks white.
Take the top off. And pour it out. And run some hot water in there. Ugh. It stink?
No, it just Gross.
Ooh. He better kick this fucking ball out of bounds. You just let it sit. Hello? Not yet. A Zoom should be, what's the new Zoom? The same one? Okay. Jay. Jay. Get in class.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I think. Yeah, it's on.
Oh. Hi, Scotty.
Well, babe, well, what the hell are you on?
Set now to take this one away, and off it goes. Fielded right around the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Everybody else is in on it. I just can't log in on the tablet and do that.
Hi, Nora.
Everybody can see Amani's on with us too. We're glad she's feeling better, huh? Yeah, there's some alright. Yeah, I can see it too. You can't see her? I don't think she's got her picture up.
Yeah, she definitely doesn't. I just see eyes.
Yeah, that's Amani. If it says iPhone, that's Amani. She's feeling much better, so we're happy to hear that. Amani, can you say hi to all your friends? That's me. That says iPhone. She can't get her iPad to work. So, that's the problem. The song is coming in. Okay, so we were working on this donut, and in the middle we put I'm thankful for, and then we put the things, we put 6 things that we are thankful for, right? Right, everybody? Yes. I think Kanaya's iPad might be working. Let's see.
Yes, ma'am, I'm coming.
Where is Jasmine, you didn't get Johnny yet.
Everybody's turn.
Okay. So does everybody have 6 things written down in their donut? Nora, hold yours up. Let me see it again. Good. All right. Carter, let me see yours. Yay. Carter, let me see yours. Hold it up close so I can see. There you go. Okay. Kanaya, let me see yours. Very good. Jasmine, let me see your. Oh, wait. Where are you, Jasmine? I'm trying to take a look into their accounting software to see if they introduce like this now. If they have this software there, we only able to find it. If they don't have it,
I didn't make one because it kicked me out.
Okay. What's your address? Everybody got it now? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's get on before it's almost specials time, recess time. All right. So everybody has 6 things, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, turn over on the other side of your paper. And I want you to number 1, 2, 3,
Garden.
Me too. Everybody got it? Your great neighbor at the home?
What piece is toast? I finished 4 pieces of toast. It's 7.
How do you get yourself back in for school?
Everybody have that?
4 pieces of toast.
I'm about to start the class, so don't cut it off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start the class on right now. Your class comes back at 11:15. So your alarm is tell you. Put this thing down.
I know, I see it. You're using my paper. Uncle Daddy, you're just using my paper. Now I have to draw that. I have to draw the donut.
You ain't got no donut on the paper. So draw your donut, because you didn't even draw one. Look, if it don't come in, there's going to be a chance of 55-0. It belongs to all. So why does man pause the game for like 15 minutes, son? I'm about to bounce, son. But shit, I'm gonna catch up with you, so I gotta go to work, man. This man's stupid thing. I'm gonna sit around and just wait on him. Alright.